Hey, today we're going to convert a recipe from traditional to graphic format. And the recipe is McCarty corn, excuse me. It's actually Mr. McCarty's bacon onion caramelized corn. And we're going to convert that from traditional to graphic. So you're going to go in here and open this up. And what I like to do is, you've heard me say this before, split your screen in two. So we have a screen with the original and a screen with the move this Space Cadet out of the way. With the one we're going to turn in. All right, so we got to build a table. How do we build the table? We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows and 6 columns. So let's just make it 7 by 7. So we're going to go insert, okay, insert. Where's the table? I don't see table. Oh, there it is. Insert table. I'm so stupid. Let's just go 7 by 7. It's not the end of the world if it's the wrong size to start with. No big deal. All right, so we're going to merge these together. Format, table, merge cells. Good. And Mr. McCarty's bacon, onion. Now, if you're wondering why I'm typing this in instead of copying and pasting, is because when I copy and paste, Control C, for some reason it puts blank lines in front of and behind, and I just don't want it to look like that. So I'm going to go ahead and type those words in, but I'm not going to make you watch me do that. So I'm going to pause it here for a second and then type the words in and then continue from there. Okay, we're back, and I typed in all those words. Now, a couple things I'd like to do. I want to center this, so I'm going to highlight it, click up here on, I don't see it right now, so I'm going to make it full screen. This right here will center it. I'm going to drag this over. I spelled frozen wrong for some reason. All right, so now I've got all my ingredients there on the left and my title at the top. Step 1, slice bacon into this size. Control C. Now, this direction only applies to bacon, so it goes next to the bacon. And again, we're having troubles with this formatting, but it seems to have gone away here. All right, now I do not need the word bacon here because the word is bacon here, and we're trying to eliminate all these words. So we're going to delete that. So it says slice into 1/4 to 1/2-inch chunks. Saute in a large skillet. Step 2, drain half the grease and discard. Control C. That goes right here because that is a direction for the bacon. It's not a direction for the onions. So it goes next to the bacon only. Okay. Now I want to, no, we'll get to that later. Step 3, add both onions and jalapeno and saute until tender. Copy that. Now, our next direction involves our onions and our jalapenos. So we're going to format table, merge cells. Actually, we're going to merge all of these together. Oh, come on, did I mess up? I think I did. No. All right, we're going to merge all of these together. Format table, merge cells. And we're going to white out our horizontal line here because here's the thing. Our direction here is we're going to add all of these things into this. And when we add into something, we have an L shape. So we need an L shape here. So we're going to go ahead and white out that horizontal line. I'm going to drag the whole thing over to the right. I'm going to put our direction right here. Add both onions and jalapeno and saute. We don't need the words onions and jalapeno. We're just going to, or the word both. We're going to add saute until tender using low to medium heat. Now, I want to draw your attention. This is sometimes confusing to people. Right here it says 1/2 to 1 jalapeno optional. Okay. You may hate jalapenos and never want to look at another jalapeno as long as you live, and have no intention of ever including a jalapeno in this recipe. Well, I can respect that, but you still have to include the optional jalapeno as part of your recipe or you won't get credit. What you do when you actually cook it is entirely up to you. But as far as a recipe copy goes, you need to include that. You might hand this recipe to someone else and they might like to see it with the jalapeno in there. So the optional part is not optional as far as copying the recipe down. The optional part is optional as far as what you're actually going to put in to the recipe. All right, so this needs to stay in here even if you don't like jalapenos. All right, so our next step is turn heat to high. Now this doesn't really involve an ingredient, but we're going to put it right here, just as though it did. And we're going to put turn heat to high. Now our corn needs to be drained very well. So we're going to do our corn draining right in here. I'm going to merge these together. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that at all. I'm going to merge these together. Put my corn direction in there. And then I'm going to merge these together so we have a little bit of an L here. work? Please work. Yep, all right. So we're going to drain our corn and just wait until I didn't do that right neither. Gosh, what a goofball I am. All right, let's undo some of that. And I can't undo it. Let's get this Yahoo out of the way. All right, so I'm going to go right in here, and I'm going to format table, insert a column to the right. There we go. I'm going to take this direction here, Control copy, put it here, merge these two cells together, and this one here is going to say add corn and stir fry until it begins to caramelize. Okay, and then it says sprinkle Parmesan. Well, actually, this here, I will fix this on your copy, but this is actually going to be step 7. All right, so let's get step 7 out of here. All right, add corn and stir fry until it begins to caramelize. Here's my corn down here. Guess what? I got the word corn here. I don't want the word corn there. So let's get rid of it. We do got to do something about this word caramelize, though. So if I click on that line and drag it over, I can get the word caramelize in there. Now our Parmesan cheese is going to be one big L on the bottom here. Format table, merge cells, and merge these together. Format table, merge cells, white out this. And then put our last direction 7 in there. And there we go. I have an extra column here, so there's a number of ways we could get rid of that. I could delete it, or I could merge it. Sometimes I can merge it over. I'm just going to delete it. Format table, delete column. There we go. Now I can drag this over and get our directions there and make sure there's no words that are broken up. And that is a completed recipe.